What's up, guys? Before Tachikaze begins tomorrow, I say let's go over the cards first and see where this deck is at and go over some little combo strategies in this video. So we're going to start with all the cards, and then we're going to go over what's like good and what's not good. So Dragon Egg, when this unit is released, they retire it, and when it's retired during your turn, Counterblast one returns to hand. So again, you'll always have like a 4K booster. The other grade 0 is a Superior Ride. Look at 10 style cards for Military Dragon, Raptor, Colonel, Merit. I mean, this is Superior Rides, right? But we'll go over why like this isn't like one of the most looked out for Superior Rides. Baby Petero, Counterblast 1, put this unit in your soul, look at top 5 cards and get a grade 3. I was actually debating this Forerunner a little bit, and I'm going to tell you why for the grade 3 selection when we get there. Sentinel, obviously, a nice little pterodactyl. Reminding me of Power Rangers up in here, Mighty Morphin. So Raging Dragon Sparkosaurus, when this unit is retired during your turn, discard a card, call another one from your deck. So again, this deck has a lot of thinning priorities. You can actually thin and get to your triggers faster. I would say definitely a good crit build with this would definitely suffice, since you legit are thinning to an extent where you'll always have a booster at least, and you're able to smack your opponent. The only downside is you have to discard a card. So you have to find a way to plus cards. So that's when this grade 3 comes in to kind of help out the combo situation. Winged Dragon Skyptero. When this unit is retired during your turn, you counterblast one, you return this to your hand. So pretty much you are recycling your units when you kill them, but you have to either counterblast or discard a card. So you're doing something to maintain your field advantage. Basic AK. Savage Warrior, during your turn, when your rear guard is retired, this unit gets plus 1000 power until the end of the turn. So this back row becomes 8000 when a unit is retired. Or more units get retired, so this effect goes up, so it can stack. When this unit is retired during your battle phase, one of your units gets plus 3000 power until the end of the turn. So this is going to come in handy with the Dark Rex ability, which we'll show you in a sec. These are the units that are going to help you push for damage. Military Dragon Raptor Sergeant, when he's rolled upon by the grade 2, you summon another grade 1, so maybe he's not too bad. It's just the grade 3 could have been better. Savage Magus is just a self-damager, so you can get the limit break off your Rex. When the attack unit boost hits, you may discard covering hand and draw a card, so there's a filter. Transport Dragon Brachio Porter, I gotta say, this unit, big must. This is definitely a huge staple in the deck for when you're sacking, because you bring in units when you sack this card. So this one's huge staple for Tachikaze right now. Assault Dragon Blight Top, when it dies, you get a free booster to your hand. You get a free booster to your hand when the unit is retired during your turn. So there's going to be situations where you push for game, or you're looking for boosters for the game. It's going to depend where you're at in the match, believe it or not. So maybe like a couple draws, maybe like 3 draws, 6 crits can suffice for this deck, just so you can maintain that beautiful Dark Rex play. Vacuum Mammoth, when your rear guard is placed, Soul Charge 1. So this can help. I like this for the fact that maybe if you're doing the other grade 0, or you're using your other grade 0 because you retired it to return it back to your hand, at least you have ways to kind of countercharge. But this card's situational depending where the situation where your CB's at. But it's only grade 2, right? So it's pretty much after you legit do one of the grade 0 effects. Not much after that. Cannon Fire Dragon, once you use boosts, this unit gets plus 1000 power if he's the Vanguard. But pretty much when you play this 11k shield, you're retiring a unit, so that's what triggers your Drago Egg, which counterblasts one, and then you recharge. So I'm guessing if you have this as your Vanguard and you play this, you're technically getting your counter charge back, and you can move your booster around. Not too bad. I could kind of see that. Basic 10k vanilla always. Savage Destroyer. During your turn, when your rear guard is retired, this unit gets power plus 1000 until the end of the turn. I guess it's only once, because it doesn't say it's not looking like it says stacked. So I guess it just becomes 10k and that booster becomes 8k. I mean, I guess. I mean, I really don't see like. I mean, I see like little use for this. It's not like big. All right, grade 2. If the grade 3 rides on top of the grade 2, summon a grade 2. I mean, we have like so many other effects that already do that. This for Tachikaze is like kind of nothing, since we're legit sacking units. I mean, it is what it is. Winged Dragon Slash Up a Taro, aka the Pterodactyl Megazord. When this unit is retired during your battle phase, one of you gets plus 3,000 power. Okay, so again, this helps with your grade 3 plays, which we'll be showing you soon. Soul Dragon, Pachyopolus, Palos. During your turn, if your rear guard was started, this unit gets plus 3,000. I'm really just seeing these units as end gamers. They're not really good at starters because they're like very low. Savage Warlock, being a self-damager. Carrier Dragon, Brachio Carrier, like I said, these are the things that you summon with that Brachio booster. So this is definitely something that helps you thin the deck to get to your triggers faster. So I like it. I mean, that's definitely going to be a staple, like 4 of these and 4 of the others, so you can maintain CB. Assault Dragon, Circular Spino. When this unit attacks, retire over your rear guards, it gets plus 4,000. So if you become a 1200, if it gets boosted, yada yada. Again, depends on the situation if you want to use that effect. You don't have to do it. That's the beauty of it. You can decide. Alright, let's get to the grade 3s. Tyrant Death Rex. During your turn, 5,000 power. Whoop-de-doo. And when this unit attack hits, retire one of your rear guards. Why? Do I get anything else? So I don't know about this unit. I mean, Chaos Dragon, Dino Chaos. If your Vanguard is grade 2, retire 2 of your rear guards to ride this card and draw a card. I would say this card could be a situational build. I mean, if you want to get to grade 3 already before your opponent, you could. You kind of speed up the process. But I don't know if I'd be for that because you're really sacking 2 of your units. So again, like I said, unless you're having like enough counterblasting to recycle those units, like the Pterodactyl and all that, then I say, yeah, go for it. I mean, that's the only way you get your plus. I mean, that's how I see this card working in my sense. If you're using that Pterodactyl or you're using those units that die and they come back to your hand, or you discard a card and all that source. So you wrote a grade 3, but you still got all your cards back, so it was like a free ride. So maybe this card can be good. It's just situational. Ravenous Dragon, obviously this is going to be 4 of in all Tachikazes. During your turn, when your rear guard's retired, this unit gets plus 1,000 power. So it's really a 1,200 beat stick once the unit gets retired. Yeah. Savage King, Soul Blast 1, retire one of your rear guards, and this unit gets plus 8,000 power to the end of the turn. So pretty much this with all those other freaking savage monsters. I guess he's supposed to hit for 2,100. Okay, that won't be helpful. Raging Dragon, Blastosaurus. When this unit is retired during your turn, discard a card, call a Raging Dragon, Blastosaurus from your deck. I kind of like this card due to the fact it is technically an extra attack for final push. If this is like the only card you have in your hand and there's more of it in the deck, I don't see why you couldn't go for more damage, especially when you do the Death Rex play, sacking this unit and then like summoning it again to attack again, or you can do it even earlier. Sure, you're sacking a trigger, but at least you're summoning an extra attacker to me, because this is legit just restanding in Tachikaze. Killing this unit, you just get another one, and then you just swing with whatever the back row is. Make sure that back row is a 7,000 to 7,000, 8,000 booster. Make the attack worthwhile. So Military Dragon Raptor Colonel, which probably like many will use, many will not. But when he attacks, you pretty much counterblast 1, retire 2 of your rear guards, and then you increase this card's power by the amount you sacrifice, which is those 2 rear guards. It's good. It's just, I mean, maybe if you got like an extra effect with that, it'd be amazing. It's just power creepy. It's like it's like a terrible version of Ezel. That makes sense. So we don't use too much of that. This is your main target. Get 4 of these or your Tachikaze's deck will suck. I'm letting you know that now. Death Rex is the big guy. This is your big unit you have to use. Because this guy legit says at the end of the battle, your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attack, if the attack did not hit during that battle, retire 3, ride this card as stand, and draw 2 cards. Now pretty much how this works is, and how you can benefit yourself, is with the Brachiosauruses, the units that summon an extra one of themselves from the deck, so you can do this effect again. You know how good that is when you can do the effect again? I couldn't tell you if I wanted to, but yeah, you could do the effect again. So if you had like this stacked in your bind zone, or at least 3, this is still good enough. This guy's gonna be the Vanguard period. That's why you need the crits. The crits give you the freaking ultimate effect of Dark Rex. You waste their PG, you ride, you're still gonna swing for that 1 damage, even if they PhD. It doesn't matter. You still go for it again. And what if you hit a crit again? Oh my god, Death Rex went off. Woohoo! And this actually isn't once per turn. That's the beauty of it. So if your opponent legit had the PGs and you're swinging with this guy, he's going to come back out. So you kind of use the units that are going to give you the boost in the end. You got to make sure you save your boosters, and you use that grade 2 pterodactyl, which we just went over too. Like a unit like that pterodactyl, that's going to help you in the long run as well. Every time you sack this, it's legit plus 3,000, so you're always hitting. So you don't really need the booster too much. Even though you'll probably have a booster in the back, but you're probably going to want to save it for a last resort attack. If you're not hitting the trigger, well, you have a problem. That's why you need the 3,000. You're kind of just covering up what you don't have. Savage War Chief, when this unit is boosted, gets plus 3,000 power. And Citadel Dragon Brachial Castle, when this unit is retired. During your turn, counterblast 1 and summon the grade 1. So this is also another staple. I would consider this the vocal chicken of Tachikaze. Sacking this for even the booster is fine, especially when you're summoning Death Rex. And if you summon Death Rex again, you're pretty much sacking the grade 1 to get the grade 2, and then you have some intercepts. So Tachikaze is it's a big brain deck. It's a lot to keep track of, and you gotta know when to sack. If you don't know when to sack, or when you think you could sack and you'll be fine, that's on you. You really need to read these cards and focus on your playstyle, because obviously these cards have good effects when they're retired, but you gotta make sure you maintain your field and keep aggressive plays. That's as much as I can tell you about it. The fact that some of the grade 2s, that's some of grade 1 boosters, that's okay. At least we're getting a booster for it. At least we're not technically losing a card. We're legit gaining a card in the back row, and we're just using what we have in our hand. But that's why I kind of recommend the 4 draws and the 5 crits, because honestly, if you have the 4 draws, at least you're covering your butt with actual trying to get a PG here and there. So yeah, that's pretty much Tachikaze. I mean, it's a very great deck. I mean, the main focus to me, I mean, I would possibly focus on Terra, just because of the counter charge. Just because of the Mammoth can counter charge, so I would want that. So yeah, definitely would focus on the Mammoth. I'm pretty sure the Mammoth is soul chart. Well, when your guys' place, you soul charge one. Oh, that's not counter charge. Oh, the Mammoth sucks. So you can't even really counter charge, sadly. So I don't know the point of the deck of sacking your units and not, have a counter charger in this clan yet, which makes absolutely no sense. So, when they get around to it, that'd be great. I legit thought that was, I thought that was legit a typo saying it would counter charge. I guess it doesn't. So this unit's garbage. So whatever counterblast you waste, just play it to your advantage. Like, if you need to maintain cards, you maintain cards. If you can heal, you can heal. The main point is definitely maintaining counterblast. You want to have a good amount of the counterblast 1 units that bring up another unit. Discarding your card, you can have a couple of those. I think there was like a couple grade 1s that had that when they are killed. When they're killed, you do that. There's also this grade 1 that gives the Vanguard plus 3,000, so this can come in clutch as well. You just gotta sack these units at the right time with your Dark Rex, but you gotta make sure you have enough units to keep sacking. Obviously, you're probably cleaning up your entire field for game, and if you don't win, you don't win. But Tachikaze can seem pretty aggressive. Yeah, this card I kind of like too. I mean, like I said, it's any card that can legit come back to you without really losing it, so you can still make plays. So yeah, that definitely Raging Dragon, Sparkosaurus, definitely. It doesn't matter if it's a 5,000 booster. It's legit getting sacked. You're legit thinning. But this is definitely for Darth Rex. So when Darth Rex sacks it, it comes back, and then when you need to play another Dark Rex, you still have units to keep sacking for the attack. You will definitely get the attack through. Period. You just gotta know when to get the booster, and when you have those units that give you the 3,000 power, ergo Winged Dragon. And the Pterodactyl. So that's Tachikaze, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry this video was so long. It was just a lot to go over in this clan, and it can't really be simplified. So thanks for watching, guys. So stay tuned for Tachikaze tomorrow. This event's going to be interesting. I can't wait to get everything and show you guys the best deck I can make. And I'll see you guys then. Peace out. So definitely keep in mind what I said. Get your Darth Rexes. Get your Brachioceptors. Definitely get some Giga Rexes, which everyone's going to get. But mostly get 4 of these bad boys. Thanks for watching.